As you would have noticed from our video and Kahoot quiz yesterday, we've started our air and flight unit. While we're working on our air and flight unit, we're going to be recording all of our learning through a considerable amount of video and a little bit of text on our air and flight wiki. Just as we have a wiki for our social studies project using Wikispaces, we're going to try out the Office 365 wiki on our class site. If you come to the class site and click on Air and Flight up at the top, it'll bring you to the Air and Flight wiki. The wiki here works exactly the same as Wikispaces, and with any luck will be just as simple to use. Similar to Wikispaces, I will be monitoring the front page and I ask you not to edit that. Slightly different from the Wikispaces wiki, however, I have already created the different project pages for you. So there are links here on the front page to each of the different topics that you might choose for assignment number 1. If the topic that you would like to work on is not listed here, you can always click on New Wiki Page or click up here and create your own, and I'll add it to the list later. It is perfectly okay to have more than one person or more than one group working on a given property of air and flight. So what's the assignment? I'm going to ask you to design a research experiment to prove or test one of the critical properties of air and flight. I have listed the most important ones here on the wiki, and I would encourage you to choose from the list that has been provided. In fact, I'm going to be ensuring that we do complete experiments on all of these topics. If you choose to do them individually, that would be great. If not, we'll do some of them as a class at the end. By clicking on any of these links, it will take you to your own wiki page. On that page, I would like you to design an experiment to prove that principle. You'll need to go on the internet, maybe watch some YouTube clips, maybe do some reading research about what experiments would prove those principles. Some of them were even listed in the Bill Nye video. Create a scientific method that includes a purpose, hypothesis, materials, and procedure for that experiment. Most important right now is that you identify the materials that you will require so that I can go and purchase them. You will be completing these experiments, actually conducting them, on Thursday. At that time, I'll be asking you to video your observations and record in your video the conclusions that you have made to prove that principle. So purpose, hypothesis, materials, and procedure will be done in text form on your wiki page, and at the bottom of the page, you will include a video for the observation and conclusion, an actual video of the experiment or experiments taking place. Should you have trouble using the wiki, just record your scientific method using a different tool, and we can always add it later. I've added a task list down here at the bottom where you could leave me a message about which items I need to get for your experiment. However, I've left instructions for both the sign up of these different topics and the materials list to be done on the whiteboard should the wiki not function the way we expect. Hopefully this is very clear and you have lots of fun designing your experiment. I certainly look forward to conducting them and seeing how they go later in the week.